Alright, I'm out today with David, and we're at one of my favorite spots, my big permission that I have, and we're looking around just to see what we see. Already found a couple pieces of, well, a piece of pottery and a piece of black glass, so we're going to go hit that spot and see what we can find. Hopefully we find something today. Alright, in that hole right there, my first find is a Bud Light. Wish it was full, or at least this afternoon. I'll probably wish that was full. Alright, hopefully we'll get on something good. There's a chunk of lead in that hole. It is bullet size, but I'll have to clean it up, see if I see any lines on it or anything. I'll take it. Well, along this marshy area, there's a marsh out there. There's oyster dumps and pottery. And in that hole, got a piece of pottery. There's a piece of iron in there too. But see the oyster dump right over there? There's and there's piles of bricks. So I don't know if there's gonna be anything down here, but we're gonna give it a good shot. Well, I see something right there, and it's roundish, not coin roundish, but buckle roundish. So I'm kind of hoping. Is that what that's gonna be? Oh yeah, something. Oh yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that is, but some kind of buckle. I can't find my toothbrush, but that's a heel plate actually. An old heel plate. You can see that's where the traction is on it, and this is where it would have been riveted onto a boot heel. That's pretty cool. Well, this is the kind of stuff that's along the shoreline here. And look, it's an old glass bottom. It's a pretty big bottom too. If I can get it out, it's already damaged, but it's an old one. Yep, that's an old bottom. So there's bricks dumped in here, pipes, some all modern stuff, some old stuff. There's actually a brick column for foundation. I just saw those bricks right there. And come back in here, so they've dumped this down in here. There we go. Column off of something, foundation stone. I mean, it could have sat up there and they pushed it this way, but could also dumped it in this little area to keep erosion down. But it's a mix. So there's all kinds of different history here. This is like digging in concrete. That's where our oysters were dumped. Got a nail out of there, but I did get a high signal, but I get a lot of leaching from the iron and giving a bigger signal than it should be. Higher tone. But you can see the kind of stuff that's in this hole. It's over a foot deep, probably oyster dump. Could be bottles in there, but it's really hard to dig out. And you can see it's definitely bottle fragments. That is an old black glass bottle, beer bottle probably. And I got something over here from out of the bottom of that hole. Now there's salt water in that hole, so I'm using the CTX. So it's good with salt. And we got something over here.
How's it going?
Finding a few things.
What you got?
There's something right here I'm filming. I'm not sure what it is yet. It was in the bottom of this hole over here. It's in here. Oh, padlock. Cool. Brass padlock, I think. Yeah, see? One of those Mickey Mouse looking ones, or so that's pretty cool. I'll have to clean it up later. Alright, there it is. Alright, I went and got the Deus because I felt like I was missing stuff. That no matter what the settings I put that Minelab on, it nulls out. And even if it's like picking something up, it nulls out enough that you feel like you're missing stuff. So went and got the Deus, and I may not have just swung over this, but here's a piece of brass already. So from here to that marsh, there's a ton of iron in here where they dumped probably pieces of a house, or there was a house here maybe, something like that. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I may not be able to go as deep because it doesn't do as well in the salt, but I think I will find some good stuff. Well, down on that old brass strapping. Well, I'm in some heavily wooded area. Man, it's tough going in here, but I think I finally got something. It wasn't very deep, it was right in there, and it's right here. Let's see what it is. It's a flat button. It got away! It's a flat button, so I'll take it. Right, I don't know if there's anything on it or not, but right in this area, there was a Civil War encampment. Because I have found staff officers' buttons, tons of flat buttons, eagle buttons, right in this area. But I don't think I've ever concentrated under all this heavy brush. So hopefully we'll find something good in here. I guess I keep saying that. That's old, and that's good. And it is thick in here. There's ancient pecan trees in here. Plantation house nearby, but I don't know if that was, if there was another one near these pecan trees, because this is a pecan grove that's overgrown. More of it that way, and the coast is that way. Well, right on top of the ground was a instrument reed. It's a little big for a harmonica, so I'm not exactly sure which one that one is. Is that you, David? Alright, I got something in this hole, and it looks like it might be a button. I don't know, it's heavier than a button. It's not a button, it's the top of something. Huh. I'm out in the, what they call the food plot field. There's a feeder over there, a couple feeders. But I found a ton of buttons in this area. Well, I dug down right there and there were some nails in there. I think you can see one of them right there. As I was digging, I found a little glass button. Or maybe even made out of China. Cool. What else is pretty neat? This little tiny axe head. It's broken off on that end. Well, I'm in where they dumped the plastic, where they were probably farming tomatoes at one time. It's been here a long time. I got a signal and I look down, it's a watch, I think. Yep. An old watch. Well, I say old. It's like some rats chewed the thing on it. Sunto core. Huh. Alright, some kind of sports watch, I think. Well, it says altimeter and barometer on it. Compass. Dead battery for sure. Alright, I got a clock gear. We're in a different spot. I know there's a house site down here somewhere. Haven't found it yet, but same property. I know this is the house site because there's the big old oak tree that somebody tried to cut down. And there's brick on the ground. If I could find some to show you. Anyway, there's brick on the ground. And a lot of iron. I got a good signal over here. Found an eagle button in here one time. I think that's what this is going to be. But we got a good signal where I pulled the dirt back. So there. Let's see what we got. Could be deep. It's wet out here. It's been raining. Raining. Small roots. Yes. Oh, might be right there. Yeah, might be right there. I started to uh-oh. I don't want the brick. It's all kinds of iron in here, so it could be that too. It could be big iron. I hope not. Yep, I think it's big iron. Big iron. Yep, that's probably going to be a piece of a hoe. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So a plantation hoe. Or maybe not, maybe a pot. Well, a piece of a harmonica reed right there. But you can see the brick that's in the ground and on top of the ground here. From the house site. And it's not on the 1919 map, so it's older than that. And I found the eagle button. I think it was an Indian Wars eagle button though. So this is a definitely 1800s or earlier house site. Alright, I stuck the shovel in the ground and up popped the coin or a button. Not sure which one, you can see it down there. Right there. Let's see what it is. Hold on, let me turn this pinpointer off. Let's see what it is. That's a nickel. Oh well, I'll take it. That might even be a war nickel. It's kind of looking silver as you rub on it. Or it hasn't been dropped long. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it might be a war nickel. I'll clean it all. There might be a little bit of silver. Clean it up later, I'll let you see. Alright, down in that hole it's a spout. Looks like might be a powder flask spout. So that's pretty cool. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, there's a big old plantation hoe. Down that hole's a flattened musket ball. Well, down in that hole, look, it's a horse tack ring with the leather still on it and some rivets. Who knows how long that's been there. May not be that old. Check this out. It's a South Carolina dispensary bottle. Unfortunately, it's pretty broken, but I'm taking it anyway. I don't have any, even this size. Oh, that's pretty cool. Too bad it's broken like that. Yep, I'm taking that. Well, David found a piece of another one. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a whole one in here somewhere. Well, David found two more pieces of one anyway.
That one's got the SC.
Yeah, that's got the neck still on it. But...
yeah. And I think
Alright, cool. Yeah, this one's got the SC and they got that pink tint.
Yeah, got the pink tint.
Alright.
Let's keep looking.
My little friends. I don't know where he came from. We're in the middle of nowhere. Well, there's a house over there, I guess. It looks like pieces of 4 bottles. And we didn't find any more. That's pretty cool since I've never found, and David's never found, anywhere near a complete bottle before. Alright, I think we're going to wrap it up. Our little friend's after something. He's been hunting, that's all he's been doing. He's focused on it too. Get it, get it, get it, boy. What you got? Get it. He got dirt in his nose. He's really after it. Alright, well, we gotta go. I'm sure he'll get it, whatever it is. Get out of here while he's focused so he doesn't follow the truck. Alright, everyone, it is a rainy day, so I figured I'd finish this video up and do the wrap up. Alright, not a ton of finds, but here's what we got. We did get a spout for a powder flask. That's pretty neat. Too bad it's not the whole thing, but you can see what it's shaped like. And then we got a watch gear, and we got a musket ball that's been fired and flattened. Probably maybe fired into the ground to discharge the musket. So we got a button, back marked London, so early 1800s. Or even, I guess it could even be 1700s. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that one up. So we got a heel plate, and it's got quite a bit of tread left on it. I found these before. Thought that was a buckle when I first dug it up. Then we got what I think is a pewter pommel, but it's hard to tell. I don't think it's a cap or anything, and it does look like they were beating on something. Let me put it in macro and you can take a look at it. So there it is. You can see, looks like they were pounding on something and it might have popped off. And you can see what it's shaped like. I'm pretty sure that's a pommel, and it's made out of pewter. Then we got, oh, let's do this over here first. This is one of those heart-shaped padlocks. It's in pretty bad shape. You can see the shells are still encrusted on it, and the keyhole's right there, but it's in bad shape. And then we got I think a button made out of china, or a glass button. It's pretty neat. We got this Suntoe, I guess is how you say it, core watch. It does work. I put a battery in it and it worked, but I took the battery back out because I just don't need another watch to wear. But the squirrels chew the plastic strap off of it. I'm sure a hunter lost that. It's got the time, altimeter, barometer, and a compass on it. And new, it's about a $150 watch, I think. And then we got a war nickel, and I'll put you in macro again. Alright, so there we go. Hopefully you can see it, a 1943 war nickel. That is 35% silver. Woohoo, we got some silver. It's in bad shape though, so it's not worth a lot. But I cleaned it up a little, so I could tell what it was. Whoa, it's getting blurry. Alright, finally, there at the end we found a little nest of South Carolina dispensary bottles. Unfortunately, they were broken up. This was the most complete one. You can see the top's broken off of it. It's got a hole in the side and some cracks. But that's the most complete one I've ever found. And so I kept it. Cleaned it up the best I could. It's got some rust staining on it. but it's been out there for a long time. Hopefully you can see the intertwined SC and D for South Carolina Dispensary. It says SC right there, and it says Dispensary. That's the quart size one, not the flask. So I'll take it, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you at the next hunt. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and if you would share the video, I would appreciate it. My views are a little bit down, so but I guess that happens when you're not putting out as many videos as you used to. So I'll see you at the next hunt.